raise an ignorant kid. So they use sports magazines to trick me into learning and reading. So you got to learn how to read and retain information. And then the last thing my parents made sure of, can't be bigger than the person next to you. You got to learn humility, be a good person. Give of yourself. Respect is earned, it's not given. So those foundational pieces, I hope, young people, you're listening. Because a lot of you, it's not your fault, but some of you feel entitled. You feel like it's owed to you. But your parents work hard. They break their neck to make a better way for you. So my message is about inclusion as well. I don't believe in color. I don't. I traveled 56 countries. I've been around all these different cultures. Being an ambassador of goodwill, once I started learning individuals, I started seeing that he or she bleed like I bleed, had the same trauma that I had the same insecurities I had. So we got to start looking into the mirror and be the foundation for our young people, because our young people are crying out to us. You're trying to force your own biases on your kids, and we can't do that. They got to stand up and be their own creative individual self. Sure. That's what my father allowed me to be. You're going to be your own man. I got to say this because Ben spoke about the project. I say to you, Jack Young, I want to give you your flowers, sir. Because I went to Jack, we've been doing a lot of work together over the last 20 years. And I said, Jack, you got to give me an opportunity to be part of the solution. Because we do a lot of talking. So give me the opportunity to get a piece of land so we can multi-purpose the mindsets of our young people and create some change. Jack stepped up. I didn't say give it to me. Y'all, I hope y'all didn't listen. I didn't say give it to me. I said put me in position because I need to earn the rights. We got to write proposals. We got to study. We got to get back office in place. Young people, you're playing sport. And there's levels to this. It's levels. So, Jack, I just say thank you for giving me the opportunity. Now, it's about, can Choo and team get to the finish line? A lot of people start things, they don't finish. So young people, I just ask you, you have a dream, I'm a dreamer. You have to believe in yourself first. You can't let nobody get in the way of what you believe in yourself. Nobody. I challenge you to look at your parents and say, I believe in myself to do this, and put me in position, invest in me to be great. You got to stop making excuses. You got to stop justifying things. You got to stop the blame game. One thing for me that I know that is very important to every human being in you is, will you celebrate and be excited about somebody else's thing? Why do we halfway give our time? Why do we do that? But we want people to celebrate us when it's our time. I'm so grateful that I have your attention. I don't take that for granted. But we have got to do better. We got to stop all the rhetoric. Our young people are counting on us to be who we say we're going to be. So that's what this project is about. It's called Arise Baltimore, the community that serves and loves. Welcome to the Oasis. The community tagline is when you're on a university field, you feel good about being on a college campus. Everybody from every background is coming together to learn social skills, learn about economic development, and also learn how to elevate whatever they say they love. Then in the community, we start with our family, where we are spiritually. That family brings a neighborhood. That neighborhood brings a community. And then a community brings a city, that brings a state, that brings local, national, global, human fabric change. We have to understand. Now, as I segue into a plan, young people, I ask you to put that plan in front of you. We all have a purpose. We all. But you got to write it out. I have this thing in the office called a whiteboard. And I write it out every day. And I want to see it. Because seeing it is believing. And then you got to be committed to that plan. And you got to make sacrifices. Long hours. Surround yourself with people that's smarter than you. Research. Y'all have the internet. And then the one thing that I think we all in this room understand. That I see the major dilemma. Fear. Some of us are afraid to connect with each other. Afraid to fail. Afraid to build. We don't even trust anyone. We're in our phones. Text our feelings. Look me in my eyes. Look in somebody's soul. And talk to somebody. We don't even engage anymore. I remember being at the register, paying for my food, and I was on my phone. And the lady's waiting. And I broke down, put my phone in my pocket, and I deeply apologized to her because I was out of order. See, that's the other thing. Accountability. We don't even want to be held accountable anymore. So if I say something you don't like, now you're not fooling with me anymore. Now we don't work through our differences. We're going to have some situations, young people, where you're not going to be agreeable. But it's the tone, it's how you talk, how you express. You gotta stop quitting on each other. We quit on each other. I see it all the time. So I challenge everybody in the room. I'm not talking at anybody. I speak in all humility because I had mental trauma, I had mental health issues. I'm okay to say that. But I work on myself every day to be better. Fear. So we put our own biases on our children. We got to stop. Our children are designed to be great through the fabric of your blood. So we put these indoctrinations in people. People run with it. Sports is a lifestyle. Do you love it? So do you love each other? Do you really love your children? So I close out by saying, always do your best no matter what. I have a philosophy called love it. It's a 4L philosophy called love it, learn it, live it, lead it. And make that your legacy. Everything you do, young people, you gotta love. I love what I do. I don't need to get paid. I'm gonna do it whether I get the money or not. I'm gonna give you my all. Because that's what I represent. And I'm gonna learn what I love. because it goes back to the sacrifice and the commitment. So you got to study. You got to prioritize. And then you got to live what you learn. Because you study, it's game time now. I've been coming here 10 years. I know for sure when the jump rope come here, they gonna show up. They ready for this. Because they practice. They mastered their craft. And then because everybody sees you and everybody has an expectation of you, now you have to live. And then you have a legacy to pass on to generation to generation. So I want to thank you all for allowing me to share with you. I hope what I said to you will encourage you and inspire you. And I thank you for allowing me to speak to you. I appreciate every last one of you. Thank you. Have a great rest of the event. Thank you.